We have some breaking news right now we need to get to. Former President Trump has just said he has been indicted by a grand jury over classified documents found at his Mar-a-Lago home. Now, this is all coming from the former president. He's writing this on his social media site. This is what he wrote. The corrupt Biden administration has informed my attorneys that I have been indicted, seemingly over the boxes hoax, even though Joe Biden has 1,850 boxes at the University of Delaware, additional boxes in Chinatown, D.C., with even more boxes at the University of Pennsylvania, and documents strewn all over his garage floor where he parks his Corvette, and which is secured by only a garage door that is paper thin and open much of the time. Okay, I think we've read enough of this. I want to go over to Ken Delanian, who is on the phone for us. Ken, walk us through what we know so far. And again, we have to preface all of this. This is coming from former President Trump, who is announcing on his Truth Social platform that he's being indicted, but we have not heard from federal authorities just yet.
That's right, Tom, and I'm making calls right now to try to see what the special counsel's office has to say about this. I was standing outside the federal courthouse in Miami all day, and we saw a senior member of the special counsel's office walk in this morning, and we believe that he was presenting material to a grand jury that's sitting here in South Florida. But the day ended without any sign that any action had taken place, and certainly we didn't hear anything from our sources about any indictment. So I think we really need to kind of understand what's happening here. Although for Trump to have announced this on Truth Social, I got to believe there's something to it. We've been expecting, obviously this case, there's all the signs have pointed to this case being reaching a charging decision. We've reported that the Justice Department told Trump that he was a target of the investigation, which is generally what you tell someone right before they're going to be indicted. And then we had that meeting between Trump's attorneys and senior members of the Justice Department and Special Counsel Jack Smith. And then we learned that the case had sort of gravitated to the courthouse here in Miami, where a grand jury was hearing testimony. And we saw these senior members of the special counsel's office down here who normally work in D.C. So all the signs were pointing to a potential indictment. I actually expected that one could come today, but then we left the courthouse without any sign that that had happened. And I kind of had been led to believe that we would hear about it. One question right now is whether this is an indictment that's under seal. We haven't seen any evidence of it in the federal court system, so perhaps that's the case.